have 5 ammo. I need to be aware of it. I jump up to height. This guy tries to jump me. I air shot him. Beautiful follow up. Goodbye, Liam. Have fun and spawn. Thanks for mentoring us. All right, we just got in here. We're on CP Metalworks. And yeah, I think this game, I'm not sure. It looks like the mid hasn't been capped yet, so I think this is just the start of it. And I'm playing with F-Loop and all of tomorrow's parties. Nice, we take out a scout. And trying to help with this soldier, but my teammate eats my rocket, backing up. But it was only a huntsman, so no big deal. And then player 02 is at 73%. Kind of jump up on height here. Oh, we have 2 huntsmen. Nice, very good fade rocket. The soldier tries to counter me. Now I'm gonna counter him. He'll probably die. Just 'cause that, yeah, looks like he's died. Scout's kind of juking me, but no big deal. I get behind this demo and I can just tell by his body language that he's gonna wanna probably back up. It looks like he was just trying to lay traps and then get out. We have a telly behind us, but I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on the scout in front of us. Soldier comes out. I'm going to jump up here. Nice. Perfect. I jump beyond them, trying to turn their heads while also laying down rockets. Read a textbook. See this scout. He's one shot. There you go. Finish him off. I'm at 8 rockets, so just have to be aware. I'm gonna jump in. I see that the point is trapped. I see it now. I don't know if I did. Oh my god! What? Dude, this guy was randomly spamming choke. I don't feel like that was on purpose. That's unfortunate. Now I try to jump for the point. Yeah, I'm always willing to be the martyr for the team and jump for the point. Oh, here I rolled out and I got killed by a random. I don't know why I left that in there. I'm just gonna leave all my deaths in there from now on. I don't care. We're back so fast. But can you imagine rolling out and another random roller that wasn't intended for me kills me? A little bit unlucky right now. This guy had 1 reflect, 2 reflects. It's probably the worst possible class we could run into when we're busting through a narrow choke. And we almost get taken out by another random. There was another random sticky on the ground. Jeez. You gotta love casual. Scout gets in behind us. Soldier's on us. I'm gonna jump up and take height and see if I can finish off that guy. Nice. Parties comes in. Playing with F-Loop here. He's at 40% on Uber. Lots of targets on point. I'm gonna do a little fade. Jump in, jump out. I want to just keep doing that as long as I get enough health. They use crits, and just by putting a rocket on them, they have to give up their better positioning and retreat. 1 soldier here in lobby. Oh man, I missed my first rocket, but I get a nice 2 rockets to clean them up. They're only, looks like, 4 up, and here's 2 of them. If I can get an arrow, I'm happy to keep this charge going. I wish our players were a little bit more on the side of like, hey, they're 4 up, we should be fighting last. But it's casual. It's casual. I'm not in any comms. I'm not gonna tell anyone to do anything. It's not that important. Nice, F-Loop uses, very good use. This soldier's trying to get out, and we found a pick on a medic. If I can get out here, I think we can set up a nice sort of replay where I can use my shell. But the whole time while they were looking at us at the left side, our team was checking on their emails. They're very diligent about that. Nice, we get a good kill on this scout, and I clean up this other guy. We are on point, so nobody should really be focusing me. It's like, I'm always so surprised where a demo's like, why are you shooting at me, dude? We're literally capping the point right now. They're only 3 up, this round's over. Especially with parties right there. Nice. Parties at 49 points. Wow, okay, so maybe they have been playing for a while. Yeah. And I say, parties, excellent job. I don't. Maybe parties just got that many points. I say, nice job to parties, and then someone's like, yeah, but they're main classing in a pub. Who are these cunt people? I don't know. I don't know who they are, but I think highly of them. They're main classing in a pub. Imagine hanging out with that person. God. Nice. I like my decision making where I was positioning. I don't really like my decision making in where my rockets were going because it wasn't getting the kill, but I still like how I kind of flow between height. There, I recognize that my sync attack wasn't gonna land, so I'm now backing up. Parties just took that pack, so I'm gonna back up. There we go. I find both of our medics. I like it when our medics can split the heals a little bit. Like we have one person like working with the team in alleyway. What is this soldier doing? He's just standing still. Oh, there you go. Now he's moving. Looks like Party's doing work on that left side. I should get in and support him. The second I saw Party's in the kill feed, getting kills, I should have jumped in and supported our guy. But there, I will say, there is a sentry to beat here. So it's not, if I would have got in, I would have probably had to deal with 100 damage from the sentry. It sounds like just a level 1. Yeah, it looks like it. There you go, I bust in. Let's see if I can get this sentry. We take it out. I am extremely hurt. Oh my god, almost died. If I would have done damage to that demo, I would be probably dead. 48 to the scout. He gets cleaned up by Parties with a ball to the face. Kind of reminds me of last night hanging out with your mom. We were playing with the rap assassin. Alright, I'm in lobby now. I see a heavy at shutter, heavy combo, playing with Parties. There we go, getting healed up. I sent a crit, hit that demo for 153, so he's gonna have to probably back up. This heavy gets randoms. Luckily, we survived that onslaught of crit bullets. Scout almost gets killed. I did a great job of like putting a rocket down in front of where he was trying to get to. And then we use F-Loop just uses through. That's not a bad use, especially if I can get maybe a med pick. Oh man. I just got too deep. Got outside of F-Loop's range. I should have probably just stayed on point, and then that way F-Loop we could have just finished on point. And that could have been enough of a rallying call for the rest of our team. I should make a text bind where it's like, we are getting in 5 seconds. But then maybe it'd make it too easy. We're always trying to find great games where it's like even, it's good resistance. You know, it's like all of a sudden you start min-maxing and casual, it's like, oh god, dude, we're just rolling a little too hard. Maybe I pull it out in specific situations. I don't know, I say that, all that I say, and I'm like, I will never actually probably do that. We have a heavy behind us, but we still have a little bit of shell left, so I know I have the sustain, plus the sustain from F-Loop, who's doing a really great job. We're at 80%, finally get some ammo. A little bit contested here. I'm just gonna throw down as many rockets as I can. It looks like we had one of our other medics use quick fix. Is that F-Loop? Yeah, F-Loop uses, I think he uses on Parties. Got quite a few people on us, but Parties is doing an amazing job cleaning up all these kills, and I'm just spamming from the back line. Unfortunately, a spy hits me. I don't think they've had a spy this whole time. Well, at least that I haven't been aware of. So that was definitely a time where we could have finished the game. Wow, this heavy could have maybe killed me there. Nice, we got E damage here. Oh, nice, we got a hit with a quick fix, so it's gonna help me have the sustain to stay in here. I do have to remember that I saw a spy go through shutter, so if he didn't get killed, I probably have to deal with that. Yo, nice get a random killed Bebop. Bebop. Oh yeah, man, the Bebop. Alright, I have Shell. We're at 56% with his quick fix. I'm getting really aggressive here. I'm just probing in, honestly alleviating a little pressure from the main choke line. And I see that... Oh, I thought the point was open, but looking back on this, Party's called out that sentry in chat. He said sentry below point, so that was really on me. I should have had that thing. Should have, I don't know, figured out a way to do it. I think once he said sentry at point, I should have tried to get in from the right side. But looks like the sentry went down. I'm going to make sure it stays down. Nice. 60 on the scout. Another 56 on that scout. Parties finishes him off. He does a great job there. Soldier underneath the point. Nice. Parties finishes off again. I finish off this spy, and now I'm going to try to use shell. But Parties is right next to point. Looks like maybe he might jump on it. Yep, looks like he's on it right now. They try to get on him, but he gets the cap. Wow, Parties did such a great job that game. He top scored both rounds. Okay, now we are on to the next game. And I kind of showed these in the wrong order. I think this is the first game I jump into. And we're playing with F-Loop. And I don't know if Parties is in here yet. But I'm playing with F-Loop. I think I joined F-Loop. And I think it's 1-to-1. And there's some great players on the other team in here as well. I mean, look at this. Look at all this resistance. The scout immediately gets on me, pressures me out. I'm going to have to jump back to height. I'm approaching this in a very much like a competitive sort of way. And I'm waiting for arrows because I got F-Loop. F-Loop is a great medic. I've only played with him a couple times on med. And, yeah, I feel like he's great. And then I see Liam joins, which is funny. Liam helped mentor us in amateur. I think amateur or newcomer to amateur. We had Liam kind of help mentor us and help teach us competitive. Yeah, always fun to see Liam. And in a way, like this just turned into a competitive game. Wow, the scout doing a great job of just hugging that right wall. I was predicting that he would cut back, but he kept focusing on where I was aiming and shooting, and I think, yeah, I get a random. That's unfortunate. But this other soldier busts out. This is amazing. That's exactly what we need, is a bunch of players that have the confidence to get in and out. I had to then jump out because that scout got on me. Could have very easily died to that. And I had created the space that I was looking for. Li goes down, Liam goes down. Nice. We should be pushing ahead here. If I had a med, let's see what we're going to go through. Ooh, that trap. Spotted it last second. Got to be aware of the traps with the better players. This Huntsman almost kills us. Thank God he didn't hit that shot. They're 3 down, 4 down. Looks like I got that kill on that guy, that heavy. I'm gonna try to lock down this choke. Looks like we're just flooding out. Like, nice to get a med pick. That demo's hurt. And F-Loop's leading in on the charge, and I get bopped around just 1 second before I get that other rocket. I think that second rocket would have, if that would have connected, that would have been a lot of damage. But it looks like we still have people playing and in on this. Oh man, I missed my 1-2. And a scout gets on me. I have 24 health. I need to pad my jump. Excellent. Hit that. I absolutely needed to hit that. And then I missed that jump up to height. Encounter a pyro, but luckily this pack is still available. I am on fire. Missed a jump there. I'm gonna just jump back, find a medic. F-Loop hits me with an arrow. Nice. He's at 70. Or one of our medics is at 70%. 99 damage on this demo. I finish him off, and then a Huntsman's here. I'm gonna actually run into the wall. Some of these jumps aren't that great. I like the idea of what I'm thinking about, but execution not perfect. Oh my god. We use quick fix and I'm like, oh, I'm invulnerable. I don't think I was really invulnerable there. I have 5 ammo. I need to be aware of it. I jump up to height. This guy tries to jump me. I air shot him. Beautiful. Follow up. Goodbye, Liam. Have fun in spawn. Thanks for mentoring us. And Liam says, I got your med, and I said, not in my house. I guess 2 conflicting ideas there. You know what I mean? Like, me, I was like, dude, I air shot you. And then he's like, well, I got my value of what I wanted. Oh my god, I needed to pad my jump. I had 29 health. I definitely could have done it. I think I just didn't shoot fast enough. Unfortunately. I'm calling for medic. I'd like to get a little heals here while I'm watching this main choke. We're at 70% with Alakazam, whatever gun that is. Is that quick fix? Sometimes I'm always like, alright, I get that everybody wants to name their weapons and stuff, but sometimes you name it something I have no idea, so I'm like, what medigun are you even on? I don't really know sometimes. Nice, I jump over here on height. We see this sniper, I'm gonna immediately jump over, start pressuring him out. I grab the pack and I'm ready to bomb through alleyway. Looks like I might be going underpass. I hear the fighting going on. That's actually a really crazy move. I dropped the medic, wow! But I get body blocked. But that's a great play. That's such a hard jump to hit, going right up through drop down. The scout gets in and takes out F-Loop. That's so unfortunate. We had so many teammates around. They needed to just turn around and protect our medic. But this guy probably flanked in through shutter and nobody was watching it. It's unfortunate. If I was there faster, I would have protected you, F-Loop. I would have been that guy. Okay, now we're trying to wade through the storm here. They're kind of going to try to push out. We are all even numbers up. And this guy says, my chicken nuggets are here. Let's go. What do you mean they're here? And then LI disconnects. Was that the guy saying he had his chicken nuggets? And then LI leaves, and these guys say pain. I think that they're saying that because they're losing one of their main carries. I see it's just a scout to beat on last year. I'm gonna start the point, and they use lots and lots of value. If I can get this sniper, I think that's good enough value for me. I'm gonna start putting rockets down to pad my jump, pull out the escape plan to buy some space, wait for an arrow. They're 3 down. They're 3 down to R3. F-Loop's at 80%, so I'm just buying some time. I'm calling for med. 2 soldiers on me. Liam wants to kill me bad. We use, and I get donked just as I'm getting in, so it's gonna stifle my my jump a little bit. I jump up to height to turn the heads. I try to clear the point. I get a kill on the medic. That's actually not bad. I clear the point, get a kill on the medic, and start the cap. That's a lot of value. But the rest of our team either dies or backs out. These guys, wow, they really need to push out. That's exactly what they do. They use their Uber to get in. Viscera says, got any room? Now, F-Loop is the party leader, and I don't think that they're friends, so I say that we have room, but we're in the middle of an intense game, so I'm not going to stop and be like, hey, can you give me party lead so I can invite Eviscerator? It's just going to have to hold on and wait until we get this cap, because I think it is 1-to-1 right now. I think that's what I joined this game in, and I see an opportunity just to go to last, but I get air blasted around. Missed a jump there. That's unfortunate. Now I start the cap. The scout's 1 shot. Nice. I finish off this other guy. Do a little damage to the soldier. I think starting the cap again and getting these kills is super important. Liam goes down while they all try to flood the point, and finally our team pushes up and takes advantage of all the space that we've created, and we get the win. Nice. Yeah, it looks like this game it was 1-to-1, and yeah, it was a good game. I wish they didn't lose that LY guy. And this was such a good group of people. I said processor snake next, but this is just casual. Oh, we got sunshine. Nice. Sweet, yeah, we got 20 kills, and it looks like these guys were in here for a little while. But another great game with F-Loop, and this guy says he likes the vids. Appreciate it. Coo. All right, GG's.